morning or afternoon. How come you're not at weddings?
Encounters that shape our lives. And then when you read my story, you thinking that you have issues, and you read my story, you get strengthened knowing that you're not alone. And authenticity here. We see my sis, and it looks like her life was packaged from the beginning. Even though, yes, part of it, madam, was well packaged. It was well. And again, there's so many levels on which I relate with you. And I think the beautiful thing is the mode in which the story is shared. It's very important. You got to meet your father. And then, of course, life happened at some stage. It wasn't so rosy. I can relate on different levels. I was raised by a single mom. And for us, it was a hard knock life.
Pages to realize, wait, they were never together. You know, it seemed for a while that your parents came from a two-parent background, and I think that that was really, really beautiful to read. Thank you.
In our growing years, this explains why all her 7 children are graduates today. She instilled in us the hunger for more knowledge, and this is why I always seek to know more in order to deliver the best performance in every assignment. Thus,
home to me. The vision guided me in the choice of a husband. Apart from the fact that I could never be married to an ugly man, thank God, I also looked out for a man with a strong character who could stand his ground. And then I was in a home with a stepfather. When I went to live with the Ashos, I was introduced to a loving nuclear family for the first time. Despite being a child at this time, my mind created a vision of what I would like because my mom had told me that my dad's parents were the ones who had insisted he could not marry her when she conceived me. It helped to shake off my childhood fantasies and build a much realistic and holistic outlook to life, living, and people. You would recall that I have been raised initially by a single mom.
There's something that you look forward to apart from your family. I was raised alone with 8 kids, so family is everything to me. But I feel like for me right now, I think I'm a great aunt, I'm a great daughter, I'm a great sister. But I think that I'm able.
If I work from home now, you can do so many things from home. But for something you can do from home, and you make less money, you can sacrifice.
I don't mind the less money part. I love
so what did you mind?
I'm a
because how do you expect to cope with 4 kids alone? I mean, if they do something wrong, they want to frustrate me, there's nobody to talk to, nobody to vent the frustration with. For me,
the last minute he says he doesn't want to be with me, I'm not going to die, and I'm not going to force myself on him. So I admire that in my mom, that some other young girl, she was 16 by the time she had me, for crying out loud. 16-year-old girl, she's a girl. I admire that in my mom, that some other young girl, she was 16 by the time she had me, for crying out loud. 16-year-old girl, she's a girl, she's a baby. I look at my 21-year-old baby and I think she's still a baby. And here's the respect from, so I made up my mind that this circumstance of birth was never going to be a disadvantage. So even growing up, I never called myself a child from a broken home. When you ask me, oh, who are you, lady at 16 having a child and taking that decision that I'm going to look after this girl? Some other young girls would have dropped that child, they would have gone into so many things, you know, taking me back to the village or dumped me with her mom. So whatever situation you find yourself in, if you are married to a guy and eventually he decides to go, so what do I do? Is the whole world going to fall? There are ladies that lose their husbands. I'm a love child. And I was always proud to say that. I say it with so much confidence. I'm a love child because when I'm with my mom, she gives me the best. When I'm with my dad, he wants to please me. So what else do I want out of life? So what do? They look after the children. So because a man walked out on me, am I going to say I can't look after the children that I've been blessed with? No. And that was what my mom did. She made sure that, yes, the guy said he doesn't want proud people. So they thought to themselves, how can our son marry a Nigerian? It's not heard of. So they just got him another one. So it wasn't as if he took that decision alone. And it wasn't his choice anyway. My dad is from a very rich family. When I say rich, I mean, when I say rich, very, very rich family. And you can ask anyone about the Hajjaj family of Lebanon. Very rich, very Nobody chooses how they were born. I could have a relationship with a man and we planned wedding, and at the last minute he says he doesn't want to be with me. I'm not going to die, and I'm not going to force myself on him. So she made up her mind that whatever it takes, she was going to look after me. And not just look after me, but look after me. So I saw that whilst I was a very young girl, and I saw the determination in this young 16-year-old girl. So what do you...
Explaining why I cannot always have my way all the time. I believe that the age difference between us impacted greatly on this. I married quite early when I wasn't fully formed. My husband has been a
young girl, and I had made up my mind because I couldn't ask her some questions that I didn't understand. But as I grew older, I was able to ask her questions. So why did you leave my dad? And she said, no, I didn't leave your dad. He decided not to marry me. So for me, just
it wasn't difficult to convince me as well. In 1975, the educational calendar was different from what it is today. Examinations were concluded mid-year around June, while results were released in January.
Never going to divorce my husband. As young as I was, at 3, 4, because I was just living with one woman. We were living in one room, just one room. Mother. So right from the moment I could know what is wrong from right, I made up my mind about some certain things. I was going to make it in life. Number one, I was...
Her Excellency, Mrs. Florence Ajimobi. She has done us all a huge...
Without a vision, you can't even dream. The vision will bring us all the dreams. But things, I'm getting confused about, particularly at the early stage with the family, with, how to...
For further studies, because Abisola and Abisola were already in the U.S.
Like I said earlier, we are partners. Don't forget, we're both partners. But he's my senior partner. When you go to the Senate president is...
By the time I had Jibola in June 1984, when I resumed from maternity leave,
and it's a lesson for all of us. It wasn't... You know what you want out of life. It is just for you to forcefully go along what decisions you want and get it. Because some of us, we give up down the line. Things are not working. I don't want to... Comfortable with that being our every way of thinking. If I want to be selfish, I wouldn't have gone to Ibadan. But I have those emails.
Is it a career or is it potential family I'm going to have in the future? And then I also had the Muslim. So I had this idea who was also in the residency but much higher than me. So I asked her, I'm like, how are you dealing with this? How do you handle?
There was an unwritten agreement that I would attend the University of Ibadan. Despite my mom's limited education, she had lofty dreams for me academically. More so, she had a relative who worked there, so I always longed to return to Ibadan.
Oh, okay, I'll send it to everyone. Very nice. Don't move. No, I'm not moving. Don't be silly.
Work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Queen of luxury, who is paying? I'm paying. All right.
Can we please up music? You know what they do? You'll be stopping us.
Luxury. Queen of luxury, who is paying? I'm paying. All right.
Can we please up music? You know what they do? You'll be stopping us.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Linda, get it. Get it.